Hi, welcome to Solent Sports News at 1 p.m. I'm Mark Francis.
And I'm Jack Coslett-Green.
First up, as we enter the festive period of the year, luckily for football fans, Christmas is coming early. And that's because the 2018 World Cup draw takes place later today in Moscow. Having qualified with a 100% qualifying record, Gareth Southgate told BBC Sport yesterday that England cannot go to a World Cup and not try to win it. But they'll face a tough task if they are able to win, with Germany and Brazil heading the favourites list. With the draw commencing at 4 p.m, we have our reporter Dominic Punt, who has chosen the best and worst possible outcomes for England.
Hi, so I've drawn up the best and worst case scenarios for England in the World Cup. Best scenario would be getting Russia in pot 1. They are in there as the host, so they'll be the first ball drawn. England are always going to be in pot 2, so is Spain, so that means we can't get Spain in the group stage, which is quite good for England. Iran and then Panama. Panama will be in pot 4 because they beat the USA to qualify for the World Cup for the first time. Our worst case scenario would be probably getting Brazil. Brazil, one of the best teams in the world. We all know that they can do on the biggest stage. We'll again be in pot 2. Denmark and Nigeria will be in pots 3 and 4.
From one World Cup to another, as England are in action in the Rugby League final tomorrow morning. They face Australia in Brisbane, where they will be hoping to secure their first title in 22 years. However, they will be without captain Sean O'Loughlin. O'Loughlin picked up a leg injury in England's narrow victory over Tonga last weekend, which secured their place in the final. Sam Burgess will captain the side in his absence.
Hoping to banish the defeat from Brisbane last week, the England cricketers head to Adelaide 1-0 ahead of the second test. The day-nighter, the first in men's Ashes cricket, provides Joe Root's men with an excellent opportunity to get back into the series. However, there are concerns over all-rounder Moeen Ali's fitness after he suffered a cut finger during the first test. If not fit to bowl, Ali could be selected as just a batsman, according to Captain Root.
We'll have another look at things after practice and see how he is then, and see if there's any more damage to it, and then we'll have to make a decision from there. I mean, his batting's been a huge part of our team for a long period of time now, so yeah, I think he would still play as a batter.
Tiger Woods returned to golf last night following 9 months out injured. Earlier in the year, Woods revealed he may never return to the competitive game following multiple back operations. Despite this, the 14-time major champion shot an opening round 69 at the Hero World Challenge. 5 birdies and 2 bogeys, leaving Woods trailing England's Tommy Fleetwood by 3 shots in the Bahamas.
And finally, this afternoon marks the heavily anticipated return of last year's King George winner Thistlecrack. He returns to the track at Newbury today after recovering from a tendon injury, which he sustained in January. The Colin Tizard trained colt faces 6 rivals today, which includes last year's World Hurdle third, You Know What I Mean Harry, in one of the clashes of the season. Thistlecrack heads the betting at 10 to 11. You Know What I Mean Harry, who carries a £6 penalty, is best priced at 2 to 1. It's 10 to 1, bar those.
And now a preview of the stories slightly closer to home, created by our Solent Sports News team. Wimborne Town have got one of the hottest properties in non-league football. Striker Toby Holmes has already scored 26 goals this term and is key to the Magpies' promotion hopes.
With Team Solent in action against Bradford Town this weekend in the FA Vars, can James Taylor and his side replicate their cup form into some positive results into the league? Dom Demang reports from Test Park.
With Team Solent currently sat 18th in the Wessex League table, it's difficult to acknowledge what is not going right on the pitch this year, after such a successful season last year. A new intake of players each year is the main factor, but with a recent good run of form in the FA Vars, can Solent progress to the 4th round of the competition with a win against Bradford Town this weekend?
Our reporter Connor Thompson has been to see Calvin Ans, the captain of the Solent Kestrels basketball team. Ans explained his targets for the season.
It's like 2 games I was right, and then that's when, I don't know, I had to play a different role. I had to play a different role that I'm used to as well again this year. So it's a bit of a ball ache sometimes, but try to use that to our advantage against most teams because I've got to play like a big man role. So I can, like defensively, I'll probably get killed half the time. But then offensively, like, that's when the advantage is there.
Tune in to our 4:30 show to find out more on all of those stories, plus the best headlines from around the globe. We'll see you then.